So GTA 6 is one of the biggest games of the decade. When this releases, I feel like the whole world is going to stop. People are not going to go to work. People are going to call in sick, probably including myself, even though I work for myself. Everything surrounding this game, from its delays, from how much this game has cost, it just makes me think, what the hell is going on with GTA 6? Because another breach has happened, and they've been threatened that if they don't pay the ransom, they're going to release some things, which we're going to check it out. But also, we got more about the budget, and we initially thought this was between 1 to 2 billion. But this could now cost more than $3 billion for this game, which, does this mean this game is in trouble? So if you enjoy these daily videos, we're trying to make it to 60,000 subs on the other channel, but we're trying to build this channel. So hit the like button if you want to listen to everything regarding gaming news. Let's go to this article here that happened on Saturday. I know I'm a bit late to this, but you know, it's my part-time job. A GTA 6 developer confirms another data breach. Hackers demand ransom. And if you do remember early on when we got released alpha footage from the game, which for me, I thought it was very impressive for alpha footage. I know a lot of people were saying, oh my gosh, this game looks terrible. It's like this, no one was supposed to see this. This incident has no impact on our organization or our players. They had a hack several years ago, which was devastating for GTA 6, and it culminated in the arrest of a 17-year-old. You shouldn't do this, even if you have the potential to do this. That individual was sentenced to life in a hospital prison. I didn't actually know this, and will only be released if doctors decide he's no longer a threat to others. Didn't even know this was the case. The specter of this incident still looms large, though rumors still swirling earlier today that it may happen again. So, writing on the dark web page, a hacker group named Shiny Hunters claimed to have obtained sensitive materials from the Scottish studio this morning and is demanding a 14th of April deadline, which is tomorrow as of this video, to pay up or it will leak the potential sensitive materials. Now, Rockstar has since commented and said limited amount of non-material company information was accessed in connection with a third-party data breach. This is what they actually said. We can confirm that a limited amount of non-material company information was accessed in connection with a third-party data breach. This incident has no impact on our organization or our players. The Rockstar is definitely playing this down because Shiny Hunters is urging the studio to make the right decision. And this is what they said in a ransom note. This is freaking nuts. We got GTA 6 leaks before GTA 6. Rockstar Games, your snowflake instances were compromised thanks to anecdote.com. Pay or leak. This is a final warning to reach out by the 14th of April before we leak, along with several annoying digital problems that will come your way. Make the right decision. Don't be the next headline. What the hell is going on? Now, for context, Snowflake is the name of a cloud hosting company that provides storage for a number of major high-profile firms. As mentioned in the ransom note, it seems this information was obtained by Anecdote, cloud cost monitoring and analytics software service. And recently, it suffered a security breach, paving the way for Shiny Hunters to seize the data. It said that Shiny Hunters does have a reputation for ransoming major organizations like Microsoft and Ticketmaster in the past, and Rockstar appears calm about the situation, but we suppose the story will develop as that 14th of April deadline looms. So this is nuts. And you know what? I do hate these things. Like, people can say what they want about these things. I'm sure for the majority of gamers out there, I do not like these. I did see, obviously, from the first leak, some footage from GTA 6. But you don't want to see this shit. You don't want to see this shit happen. And these people are just freaking annoying. And it just makes you think, if they were to pay up, imagine how many of these breaches and these hacks would continue. Like, obviously, they're not going to pay. That would make no sense. Crazy the amount of drama behind GTA 6, from like the staff layoffs, the staff protests. Now we've got the leak, and now we've got this leak, from delays, from how much this game is costing, which we're going to come to, because this makes me think with GTA 6, as much as everyone is so excited for this game, and just hear me out, I'm excited for the game. I'll be more excited once we see another trailer and once we kind of see more about this game and more actual gameplay. This is what I think about GTA 6, and sometimes it's like that in life. You want something so bad. The in-between is the best part. The working for it is the best part. And until you get that product, or until you get it, then you're like, that was quite underwhelming. It was the graft. It was the hard working of me saving up that money to buy that console, for example. And with me, with GTA 6, this is so hype. Will this be the case in terms of it is so unbelievably hype? Understandably, and you can understand why, because every GTA game is pretty incredible what they can do. Although GTA 5, I just, it's been out for so long, they've milked it for so long that it's, for me, when I put it on or I try to play it again, I'm just like, I just don't want to play it. Is this a sort of case like when the game comes out, everyone's like, that was very underwhelming? Do you think that is going to be the case with GTA 6? Because the most exciting part, I think, of GTA 6 is the months and years up until release, how excited everyone gets, how the community is coming together. Because this game has got a lot to live up for. It's got a hell of a lot. This has to be the most polished game ever to be released because, first of all, the budget. Also, this is so hyped. This is so hyped. When it comes to the budget, this game has to deliver. My question is to you guys, do you think it will live up to your expectations, to the hype that people get with games? That's why sometimes hype can be so damaging, because once you get something, you're like, okay, yeah, the calm downs come now, and I don't think it's that good. Because when we look at how much this game is set to cost, we said between 1 to 2 billion. Now, it appears that this is going to spiral to $3 billion, set to become the most expensive game ever. I do believe, was it like Call of Duty? One of the Call of Duties cost absolutely millions, if not nearly $1 billion, was it? But it appears that GTA 6 have poured over $3 billion into bringing this project to gamers. Now, I know they're going to make so much money from the online eventually, but I do think this is going to be more than £70 or even 70. I think that would be quite reasonable to do. With 13 years since GTA 5, Rockstar's last big project was obviously Red Dead 2, and that saw obviously the same amount of delays. According to Red Dead 2, how they did that with the delays, we shouldn't get any more delays with GTA 6, but recreating the huge landmass of Leonida and Vice City, we've seen GTA 6 and its trailer so far has been nothing short of mind-blowing. It looks like Rockstar is looking to blend some of the unbelievable realism from Red Dead 2. Obviously, there's one YouTuber that reckons they've figured out how much money Rockstar has spent on this game. So as reported by Games Radar Plus, YouTuber Saku505 has taken upon himself to pursue the public available financial documents of Rockstar from the UK's HMRC website. And Rockstar is a limited company in the UK. It's legally required to publish its accounts. So interestingly, these documents appear to show financial figures for the studios based in other countries too, not just the one in Edinburgh. Scrolling through the 36-page document and others from years prior, it looks like Rockstar's total expenditure to come up with a rough figure of $3 billion. However, it's important to note that this is roughly the total expenditure of Rockstar's entire business. It might not just be GTA 6. The studio hasn't just been working on GTA 6. It's also had team members updating GTA Online, Red Dead Online, publishing the definitive edition of remasters of the original trilogy. So you could understand that potentially maybe, I don't know, up to $1 million, up to 500,000, depending on how much. We don't really know. I don't know. I'm just speculating how much it would have cost to still invest in those games. So it's impossible to say how much of it has gone into GTA 6, which it says here. However, given the titles to appear to have been the studio's main focus for the past of the last decade, it's not a stretch to imagine the good chunk of that can be cost allocated to the project. Wow. These are rough estimates. It's sure likely to become the most expensive entertainment product of our time. It's thought that the next most expensive game to have been published so far was, Genshin Impact, with a reported development and marketing cost of $900 million. Flipping hell. We don't know how much GTA 6 will cost at launch, but gamers are worried it could be close to $100. So guys, I don't know what you think about this, but obviously this is speculation as well, because like it says in the document there, it's not the only thing they're working on. But if this was to cost around $3 billion, that is absolutely crazy when you come to think about it. And on my next video on the main channel, I'm going to go through some AAA games, some amazing AAA games. But you look at, especially with like the Western world, you look at some of these budgets for these games, and it just makes you think, comparing it to some of the Asian developers, man, it is getting out of control. And you can understand why they need to start getting these budgets down, because it's just too freaking expensive. But GTA 6 is going to cost like $3 billion. Now, the thing is, will this deliver for you? Do you think this will deliver to you? Because there's a lot of people, like I said, that the more hype they get for something, it's like the in-between that is the most exciting. And that's like with anything. When I was so excited for the PS5, don't get me wrong, I'm so happy for the PS5 and buying that console, but I was so excited when I bought that console because I paid for it for my own money. It's like that when you're a kid. It's like, the excitement is the best part of anything. And because this is going to be going on for so long up until November, this game has to deliver. This game has to be the most polished. And I do think it will be the most polished. I do think it will be an incredible game in terms of how they decide to build upon Red Dead 2, for example. Now, obviously, like you look at Crimson Desert, and it's so good to see that other studios and other games are getting close to something like Red Dead 2, because for me, Crimson Desert's open world is probably the best open world I've played. 3 billion. I just can't comprehend how much it is for a video game. Like, you've got movies, the most expensive movies not costing that much. Like, I've just looked at the budget for Avengers Endgame and it says 356 million. Like, wow, it is nowhere close. You even look at Doomsday. That is going to be the most expensive, between 400 to 600 million. That doesn't even come close to the budget of GTA 6, even if it was between 1 to 2 billion. Who knows how much this game is going to cost now? I don't know, because I feel like if they push it to 80, I think they could do that. I think 80 people will buy it because it's different from other games. It's different from, say, Outer Worlds 2 trying to sell it for 70. Was it 80? Was it 80 pounds they tried to charge? Like, it's an absolute joke when you come to think about it. But this game, people will be playing for the next 5 to 10 years. I don't think we might not even see another GTA 6. I might be 60 years old before there is a GTA 7. That's how long this game is going to go on. And you know they're going to milk this for as long as possible, for the next probably at least 15 years. I won't be surprised. I really won't be surprised by this. But what do you think about the leaks? What do you think about the data leaks from GTA 6? Will we be sitting here in a couple days time with another video thinking, oh my gosh, they've released more footage, if that's what they've got? What do you think about the suspected 3 billion budget? Do you think that is sustainable? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know. I'll see you soon.